So this is very exciting. I've grown my own mistletoe from seed, and you can too, and here's how. The first thing to say is don't use the mistletoe that you've had in the house over Christmas. Those seeds are immature and wouldn't germinate. So wait until the end of February or the beginning of March, then ask a landowner's permission to go and gather a few from a bunch on a tree, or you can buy them online quite easily. And then what you do is you pop the seeds out of the outer covering of the berry, and they'll come wrapped in this really fearsomely sticky mucilage. It's like the best glue you can ever have. And I actually popped them on the back of my hand to keep them all safe whilst I quickly went out to the garden, and I smeared them in groups on 3 apple trees. I didn't need an old tree, I didn't need a tree with a slit in it or anything like that, simply pasted them straight on the branch. Then a few weeks later, a green stalk came out of the top of the seed and attached itself very firmly to the branch. But then everything disappeared. The seed went, there was no sign of the stalk. And that went on for a couple of years. And then on 1 or 2 of the trees, I started to see some leaves. And in fact, this has been the 3rd year after I sowed them that the leaves have finally popped up on this tree here. Now, don't worry too much about it detracting from the vigor of the trees. They're only semi-parasitic. They just take some water and nutrients from the tree, but with their own green leaves, they do their own photosynthesis. So they're not taking food from the tree. But if they do start to overwhelm it, you can always trim it back. Now, I've got several of these little plants around the garden now, which is good because mistletoe is dioecious. It has separate male and female flowers like holly. So it'll only be the female ones that will produce the berries, but you need the male ones too for pollination. So now I'm really looking forward to being able to cut my own mistletoe for Christmas and then leaving a lot of it in the garden for the redwings, the fieldfares, and of course the now rare mistle thrush, of which the mistletoe berries are its favourite food.